So, have you ever been sitting there thinking, why me? How did this happen? Why did I get cancer? What did I do? Is this something I did, or is it plain blind luck? Well, I had the same thoughts. I was thinking the same thing. How did this happen? How did I get cancer? So I started doing some research, and I found out there's 5 major causes of head and neck throat cancers. These 5 things also cause other cancers as well, not just head and neck and throat cancer. So, number 1 is tobacco use. Well, that's something we've known for years. Since the 50s and 60s, scientists have known that tobacco use, whether you're smoking, dipping, chewing, however you take your tobacco, that causes cancer or can cause cancer. Smoking causes approximately 85% of all lung cancers. And tobacco is also responsible for a large fraction of bladder, throat, mouth, tongue, tonsil cancers because of the use of tobacco. Out of the 7,000 chemicals that are in tobacco, about just over 70 of them are known carcinogens. The next one is excessive drinking. So if you drink to excess, which is multiple drinks per day, I believe the Mayo Clinic said ladies over 1 drink, men over 2 drinks per day can cause cancer. So how does that work? Well, alcohol contains ethanol. Ethanol irritates the body's cells, and over a prolonged period of time, the cell irritation can lead to cancer. Also, excessive alcohol use can damage the lining of the mouth and the throat and causing cancer there. The next one is the Epstein-Barr virus. I had never heard of the Epstein-Barr virus before. Most of us have experienced that when we were in high school, early college years or something. We just called it a little something different. Mononucleosis. That's right. The Epstein-Barr virus is a member of the herpes virus family, which is also mononucleosis. And that can leave an opening for cancer as well. The next is a poor diet. So a good healthy diet is the cornerstone to a good healthy life, right? Well, a proper diet goes a long way to helping you prevent cancer and reduce cancer effects. Being overweight or obese is linked with having a higher risk of getting 13 types of cancer. And these cancers make up 40% of all cancers diagnosed in the United States. These types of cancers are all directly related to a poor diet or being obese. All right. And I know what you're thinking. Everybody says diet. I get it. I am the world's worst about telling somebody to have a healthy diet. This kid likes to eat. I like to eat a lot. And I like to eat good tasting food. Being from the Southeast United States, I love fried food. I like a Snickers bar. But all of these things can contribute to me becoming obese. And at that point, putting me at greater risk of my cancer returning. And this, number 5, the absolute big one here, I never even knew this was a thing, is the human papilloma virus, HPV. I knew about the HPV. I knew what it was, but I never knew it caused cancer. So what is HPV? HPV is one of those things that was talked about, whispered about in circles because it's a STD. That's right, it's an STD. And people don't like to talk about that. So how do we get HPV? Well, I practice safe sex. I do all these other things. Even though it's an STD, HPV can be transmitted through skin-to-skin contact, intimate touching, oral, vaginal, anal sex. Any of these things can transmit HPV between people. Even holding hands, touching your mouth, your eyes, something like that, your genitals, can lead to HPV. HPV can lead to cancer of the mouth, the throat, vaginal cancer, cervical cancer, rectal cancer. So that's really a big one that I had no idea. And that's very possibly where my cancer came from in the throat, was HPV 16. So we'll talk about that a little more in the next video. Have a great day. See ya.